What's up, guys? It's Zach from High Def Physical Therapy, and I want to show you a 5-minute or so reset for your neck to make sure that your neck is feeling good and not stiff, right? Like when I work at my computer a lot during the day, or I'm doing a lot of driving, my neck and shoulders tend to get stiff. Most of us have the same thing. And so what this is going to be is a little reset for that. And so the first thing that I like to start to do is just doing some active motion. So I'll do like 10 motions each way. Nice and slow, but all we're doing is trying to get the joints moving, which helps to circulate the synovial fluid, or the lubrication that's inside those joints, and helps to kind of loosen them up naturally and kind of get the neck warmed up before we do some of the more stretching. Then I'm gonna do same thing, different sides. So basically the neck moves in 6 different directions. It rotates right, it rotates left, it does side bending right, side bending left, and then it does flexion and extension. So a lot of us spend time, we just look forward all day long at our screen, or potentially just a little bit left at that extra screen over here. Or we walk down the hallway, we look straight ahead. We don't do a lot of neck rotation or neck bending. And so this is a really good way to just keep those joints on the neck healthy, because a joint that moves freely and moves through a full range of motion is a non-painful joint. And so a lot of us is like, you'll notice, you start to look right and you're like, oh, my neck is more stiff. Oh, left's so easy. So you might even just like give yourself a little overpressure, stretch very lightly, okay? Next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna reach behind your pocket, or you could reach and grab your belt. The point is you just wanna keep that arm kind of pinned down, and then you're just gonna reach over. Again, just nice and light stretch. You might not even need that hand to pull over. If it's too intense, you should feel this right through the side of your neck. We want like a 3 or 4 out of 10 intensity to stretch. We just wanna hold it, stretch. A lot of people wanna go like too hard. That's actually gonna irritate your neck. Like if your neck especially is sore or tight, that might cause additional guarding because you're trying to pull too hard across. And so we're gonna do both sides. You know, you might find that one feels different, one feels tighter. Just keep notes on that, like in your brain, like, hey, this feels different. Maybe you spend a little bit more time on the side that needs a little bit more work. And then hopefully over time of doing this, you'll also start to notice that it starts to feel better as well. The other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do some nerve flosses. A lot of times people get neck stiffness. It's because they have neural tension in their necks. So this is like a median nerve floss. So I'm coming up here like this, coming out. You might feel this down to the pinky, you might feel it through the forearm, elbow. Depending on where that restriction is, you might feel it in different places, and definitely like you'll feel it different in different arms. So the goal is to make them symmetrical. You should be able to completely open your palm, stand up nice and tall. Again, don't let your shoulders raise. That's the number one thing I see during this exercise is people kind of let their shoulders raise. So you want to kind of keep that down and be working this way. Okay, last one you're gonna do is you're gonna drop your chin down, which is gonna stretch the back of your neck. And you're gonna take your opposite hand to the side you're rotating, and you're just gonna rotate and stretch. So that's gonna stretch the rotational muscles in your neck. It's also gonna stretch the flexors. And so you're getting a really nice stretch. You might even feel it like in your upper trap. You're gonna hold that again. Not too intense, 3 or 4 out of 10 intensity. I'm just gonna stretch that way, and then I'm gonna do that same thing the other way. So again, about 3 to 5 minutes. You should do this, once a day, once every other day, whatever feels right for you. There's not a magic dosage. It's based on symptoms, how it feels for you. All of these things should feel good. So if they don't, obviously, please reach out, let us know. But hopefully that will help you alleviate some of that tension and stiffness that you feel in your neck and keep that neck nice and healthy.